What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mortal74. I am Mortal, and in this video I want to start talking about different consoles that I don't collect for and why that is. And I'm talking about the Atari 2600 today. I'm a big fan of the Atari 2600 for its historical relevance for the video game industry and the medium. I love the style of it, the wood grain finish. I mean, oh my gosh, I wish Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo would make a console with a wood grain finish. That would be awesome. Everybody should do that. But I currently don't collect for the Atari, and there are a number of reasons for that. One is the games. Like I mean, even the console also, but I'm really big on condition. So all of my collection, all the games I have, all the consoles and stuff, everything is near mint to mint condition. That's just how I like to collect. It makes my collecting a little bit slower paced. I don't get, big lots and big boxes of games. I don't have a huge collection like some other YouTubers and people out there. I have a lot more than just this. This is just set up for these videos here, but I don't have thousands of games. I don't know how many I have, but it's a lot, but less than 1,000, things like that. But Atari cartridges and consoles are usually in bad shape. Like, it's difficult to find stuff. I mean, the stuff is old. It's the oldest, kind of mainstream console to collect for, and the stuff is just really old. I like the Activision games, but the glue they used, 40 years later is degrading and coming through the labels. Now, I would collect that because that is a condition issue that is across the board and not due to damage from personal use. But it's hard to find stuff in good condition for the Atari. Another reason I don't collect for the Atari 2600 is because I don't intend to really play much of the games. I mean, it is difficult to imagine when you look back at the games that was like state of the art, and people spend a lot of time playing those games. They look bad. They look really bad. I mean, in the research I have done in game collecting and the gaming, history and all this stuff, I know there are some really good games for that console, and I would like to have them and play them. But really, I wouldn't be going for a big set of Atari games. I'd really only be going for, some of the more fun and good ones. But most of the games, it's kind of like the Wii. I mean, it's a ton of shovelware crap, and sorting through all the garbage to get to the small percentage of good games is not something I'm willing to do right now. I might collect for the console, down the road, but right now I am not. And another reason is that for most cartridge-based consoles that I do collect for, I really only want or care about the cartridge in mint condition. So Sega Genesis, I just started collecting Sega Genesis, and I am loving it. But I only need the cartridge in mint condition or near mint. NES, Super NES, Genesis, original Game Boy, Game Boy Color, or N64. I just want the cartridge in really good condition. Some consoles that I do collect complete are that are cartridge are DS, 3DS, and Game Boy Advance. Currently, I collect complete in box just because, by happenstance, getting the games back then, I kept all the boxes. So all the games I have are complete with the box. That might change down the road. But anyway, the Atari, one of the coolest and most interesting and fun aspects about the Atari 2600, which is a cartridge-based console, is the boxes. The box art is iconic. It's really cool to have the artwork that they used to sell the games, because the games looked so crappy. You had to have a compelling, cover art to kind of tell the story, because the story was not going to be in the gameplay. And I would want the Atari 2600, if I collected for it, I would want it complete, the games complete in box, so I could have the boxes to display, because I think that's more of the fun of collecting for the Atari, more than actually playing most of the games. And again, that stuff's really old, and it's hard to find the boxes, in good shape. So that's another reason I don't currently collect for the Atari. Those are pretty much the main ones. The other reason is I'm not really set in my living situation. I'm moving around a lot. I don't own a home. I don't have a game room, because I have to keep things slightly mobile so I can move all my stuff, which is actually becoming a problem with how big my collection is becoming. But if I owned a home and I had a game room, then I might consider that kind of stuff, because I could display it and not have to worry about moving it and all that kind of stuff. So those are the main reasons that I do not collect for the Atari 2600. I am a big fan of learning about it, and I am a fan of its history and its importance, and the art of the boxes, and the art of the form factor of the console itself. I'm not a hater on Atari whatsoever. So yeah, that's it. Tell me if you guys collect for the Atari, and if you do, why do you collect for it? What are your favorite aspects about collecting for the Atari 2600? If you don't collect for it like I do, what are the reasons? Is it because of the things I said? Are there more reasons than just what I said for you not to collect it? I would love to hear your comments on this topic. Please write them down below. Please subscribe. I do a few videos every week. I look forward to hearing from more of you, and I am going to the gym, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.